Hey, it's Rodney from youtrainyou.com, and in this video we're showing you how to use a massage stick. Now in some of our other videos we've showed you how to use a foam roller. We'll probably include some links below to our other videos in the description of this one if you want to reference those or see those. Some of the differences between using a foam roller for soft tissue work between a massage stick is obviously, as you can see, a massage stick is much smaller with a smaller diameter, allowing it to be more specific on the muscle you're working on. The other thing is you don't have to hold yourself up like you would if you're using a foam roller. For example, if I was trying to roll out my calves, I've got to actually hold myself up on my arms to do this. And some people may not have the strength to do this. Even if you're in decent shape, it can get a little bit tiring on your arms, especially if you want to get more pressure on the muscle you're working on. So sometimes using the massage stick can be a little bit of a better tool for the job, especially in situations where it's hard to hold yourself up. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do the calves, I'm going to show you the quads, as well as the hamstrings, and then I'm going to show you how to do it from a stool in case getting down on the floor is difficult for you. So for my calves, what I'm going to do is start with the stick just above my heel on my Achilles tendon, and I'm going to roll slowly up over my calf muscle, looking for any sore spots in the same way I would with a foam roller. If I find any sore spots, I can stay on that area and just spend a little bit of time working on that, anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute on a sore spot, and then I can just kind of move along, looking for spots along the way. Then one of the other nice things about the stick is how easily I can kind of move it around and go to the inside of my calf or outside. I can also work on the front right here, which is very hard to do with the foam roller, and this would be your tibialis anterior muscle. Now sometimes this muscle can play a factor in people that get shin splints. So if you are someone that runs or even do a lot of hiking or walking, you may experience some shin splints, and this can help to kind of take some tension out of that muscle. So same rule applies. I just roll over that muscle right here on the front of my lower leg, making sure to not roll over my tibia bone or the main bone of my shin. And just roll over that, again looking for sore spots, and if I find one, I can spend a little bit of time on that, 30 seconds to a minute. The amount of pressure I'm using, it's kind of dependent on the person and how much you can handle, but you don't need to use a lot. I'm using pretty much the weight of my arms on the stick to apply the pressure. So moving out from there, I'm going to do the hamstrings. Now one thing I forgot to mention with the calves or any muscle is you need to make sure that muscle is relaxed when you're working on it for soft tissue work. That applies with the foam roller or if I'm using the stick. So as you can see, I have my calves or my tibialis anterior muscle are very relaxed when I'm doing this. I'm not in a tense position trying to use that stick. So for my hamstrings, that's why I'm going to have my knee bent like so. My hamstring now is in a relaxed position, and I can roll with that stick over the entire muscle. Again, looking for any sore spots at all, and if I find anything at all, I can focus it on that area and roll it out like so. And then lastly, my quads. Again, making sure that muscle's nice and relaxed, not tensing my quad at all, and I can roll over my quad muscle like so. And as you can tell from my pasty white skin, I live in Canada. So if I find any sore spots at all, I've got a little one right there. Again, like I showed you on the other muscles, I can localize on that and just spend a little bit of time on that area. All right, so that is how I do the lower body on the floor. Now, as I just mentioned earlier in the video, if you're someone that has trouble getting up and down off the floor, whether someone who's elderly, even someone that might be, might have some functional limitations, for example, like I've had clients in the past that have had knee replacements and getting up and down off the floor wasn't really an option for them. So using things like a chair or a stool to allow them to do it would help them to be able to work on some of the muscles. Now the calves are a little bit challenging here because I am putting some weight on my foot. So what I want to try to do is just deload it as much as I can and put most of my weight on my other leg. But the same rule then applies. I can just roll over that muscle, looking for any sore spots, and focus in on certain areas that I may find really tender. Okay, same thing, if I want to work on the tibialis anterior muscle, I can as well pretty easily now. Again, making sure I'm keeping it somewhat relaxed. If I want to do my hamstrings, what I'd recommend you do is sit more to the edge of the stool or chair that you're in. Again, check the muscle, make sure it's relaxed. Come up underneath like so. And just pull up a little bit, not a lot of pressure, but you'll get a feel for it as you practice it yourself. just like so. Again, if I find a little sore spot, I can focus in on that area. And then of course the quads. Notice I extend my leg and let it relax on the floor so that that muscle is nice and relaxed. And I can roll over the quads like so, looking for any sore spots along the way. Okay. Now this can also be used for other muscles. You can use it for the upper trap muscle right here. The only thing is you need a partner to help you with that, so we'll show you that in some other videos using the stick. So that is how I use it for the lower body. So I hope you found the video helpful. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please click the like button or feel free to subscribe to our videos as we try to post pretty regularly. Thanks for watching.